So guys, it's 2026. And I think it's time to stop shaming women who formula feed versus breastfeeding. You know, like, everybody wants to fucking argue whose pregnancy and birth and postpartum and yada, yada, yada is better. It's not a fucking competition. And I'm of the belief that fed is best. I mean, like, breast, sure. Breast in general is always best. But I'm not talking about even just with babies. I just like titty. But, and I understand breast milk does have its, like, I'm not shitting on anybody's method of feeding. However, I will totally admit, shamelessly, that I have twins and they were formula fed pretty much the entire time. And it's not like I didn't try. I actually got accused of not trying by a nurse like less than 24 hours after I gave birth. And I had a C-section. So if you don't know, C-section, sometimes when you're trying to like lactate, it doesn't kick in right away and it takes a little time. And when you're stressed, it makes it 100 times worse, which I was. And I was just in the hospital room by myself because a nurse literally threatened to come back and milk me. And I don't know if you've had an old Caribbean lady threaten to milk you at 3 a.m., but there's a lot of fucking things that I've been through in my life, and that was bad. I didn't like that. I mean, I've had a lot of bad things happen to me, and that was still like, I was like, I don't fucking need this. I deserve to not be threatened by being milked. It was weird. She was very aggressive about it, and it was really funny, but it was also high-key kind of terrifying. Anyway, the whole time, like, that nurse threatens to milk me and leave, so I'm just, like, in my hospital room going, I need you bitches to get it the fuck together. I don't know what your fucking problem is. I know you're small, but you can do it. And my titties are not work titties. Some bitches don't have work titties. And I have found this out through my own experience. My titties are like the Hilton sisters or the Bush twins. They're not here to do. They're here to be. Kind of like club kids. They don't do, they just are. I don't know if you've ever seen Party Monster. That might be a niche. But Michael Alec famously said with James St. James, we don't do, we just are. That's my titties. And look, I was under no impression that my titties would do the job. They are barely titties. They are so small. I have small C cups and they look smaller than that, especially in like one of these big hoodies. But my titties, they're party girls. They are here for a good time and that's it. I put a breast pump up to my tit and I swear to God, guys, I'm pretty sure it looked at me and just went, ew, what the fuck? Quit. Because having my tits try to lactate and putting them on a breast pump or trying to just lactate with a baby on it was like watching Paris and Nicole Richie on The Simple Life. They were trying. They got bored with it really quickly. They quit a lot of jobs. They cussed a lot of bitches out. Not a whole lot of work got done on The Simple Life. That's what breastfeeding was like for me. So I think we need to quit judging moms because this shit is hard. And if you were the mom that ran a kind of a young party phase in your life, my party phase was not there for a long time, but it was there for a good time. That was like my age between like 18 to 23, where I was just clubbing a lot, you know, fucking a lot, drinking a lot, topless in a lot of people's pools. I was very stereotypically one of those girls that was like, I don't care. You know, I'll take my tits out. I don't care. Well, my tits are still like that. And they haven't got the memo that we are a mother, that we are pursuing a career very actively, that we don't hang out with the same shitty friends anymore, and we have a better self-esteem, and our mother's dead. They haven't got the memo. It's still 2012 to them, and they're still like, I want Jaeger. What do you mean there's no Jaeger? Does anybody have any Coke? So all I'm saying is be nicer to moms. This shit is fucking hard.